run the ball and the other team can, and like I said, that's usually a recipe for a loss. And that's 227 yards. I think we've won 41 in a row when we rush the ball for over 200 yards. It's pretty strong, a pretty consistent stat right there. And, them old boys up front deserve a lot of credit. And again, they did some good things. They got a bunch of dudes over there now. It ain't easy. So just proud. And we had probably 20-something yards of negative yards too. So just really proud of that part of the game. And just wish we could have finished on a few other plays that I think could have given us a little bit more room to breathe there in that fourth quarter.
Despite all some of the issues that happened, you had a resounding answer to that run game. 21 yards, 24 carries. What does that say about your defense? How does that make you feel, Coach?
Again, I mean, that's what we're built on. We're built on the trenches. We're built from the inside out, and it's hard to win championships if people can line up and run the football on you. I mean, as long as I've been in this, when people can line up and run the ball on you and have their way with that, you're in for a long day. Hats off to those guys up front, because they set the tempo. And again, with Big Dex out this week and some Niles in there, Jabril, all those guys, I thought they stepped up and really played well for us.
Coach, you talk about consistency all the time. 3 straight division titles, and before the season it was FSU ranked number 2. You guys had to go 2 Louisville, 2 NC State. What does it say about your program that you won 3 straight divisions?
Well, I mean, it's hard. I mean, it really is. I mean, but it's where we wanted to be. I mean, that's 8 years ago. It's my 9th year, and we hadn't won a division. In fact, I brought that little trophy in here, that little 09 trophy in here, or not in here, but over there in our team room, and early part of the week. And I actually, I had a bunch of those guys stand up. Kyle Parker, DeAndre McDaniel, Xavier Dye, Thomas Austin, Kyle Parker, several of those guys that were on that 09 team are they come back, and I showed them a video from that 09 Florida State game, and and just how happy we were to win that first division trophy. I mean, you'd have thought we won the Super Bowl. I mean, it was, but that's what you got to celebrate, those wins and along the way. But that was such a big deal. And now to have 6 out of 9 years, and going to our 5th. Is this our 5th ACC championship game? 4th, 5th?
Yeah,
Be our 5th ACC championship game. That's the type of consistency when we started in 09 that we wanted to have as a program. And so, we're where we wanted to be. We're a very consistent program. We're not perfect. We're far from perfect. I mean, we've yet to be undefeated. We were 14-1 the last 2 years. Wish we could have been 15-0, 15-0. But the consistency, we got a chance for another 10-win season next week on Senior Day. 7 years in a row. And I just think that we never set out to be the national champion. That really has never been a goal. That's just a byproduct of what can happen when you're really focused, daily on just being the best you can be. And so, but overall, what we wanted to do was to be a consistent program that year in and year out had a chance. Just kind of be in the hunt, because if you're in the mix, you always got a shot. And that's what we've become. Whether or not we'll see how far we can go this year, who knows? But we're going to get ready each and every week, and it's playoff football. Best time of year right now. But you're not in this position if you don't take care of business, in September, in October. That's why y'all hear me say all the time, every week it's the biggest game of the year. Some of y'all look at me and roll your eyes, but it's the biggest game of the year. Because if you don't beat Wake and Georgia Tech and Virginia Tech and Louisville and those teams, you're not here. It all matters. That's what, to me, is so great about college football right now. It's everybody wants to go to 12 teams and all that. Well, then all of a sudden you got some of these games don't mean much anymore. You just start sitting your starters. Kind of become the NBA and the NFL. I think we already got that. I think that's what makes college football unique and special. Every week is a critical game. So I'm excited about moving forward, an opportunity we got. But, and we know it's not going to be an easy road. I guess Miami's going to be the other team, and so that'll be an awesome matchup down the road. But you know, we gotta continue to take one step at a time.
Last 2 weeks, Travis Etienne has kind of gotten the call in the fourth quarter. How exciting has it been to watch his development over the season?
It's been real exciting. He's special. I mean, he's going to be he's had a great year. I mean, he's had an awesome freshman year, but, you know, as he's kind of grown with his confidence, he's become a much more complete player, and we've played 10 games now. So he's exciting because he's just one of those guys that every time he touches it, he's just got that ability to break a tackle, to take it the distance. And he runs kind of like Wayne Gallman. You know, he's just got that violence to him when he runs, but he's faster. And so it's a pretty good combination moving forward. I think he's going to be a heck of a back for us. And, you know, all those guys, proud of Feaster. He's had a heck of a year for us too. And we got a good combination in that backfield with the guys we got.
Travis's carries have been gradually increasing. Do you have a target in mind? How many carries you'd like to see him get, or is it just purely situational?
Just, you know, I mean, he's one of our best players. I mean, we definitely want him to touch the ball, you know, double digits, whatever that is. Not always a carry. We threw him the ball a little bit, made a big play tonight on just a little swing pass. And so we just want to make sure he's getting touches, so he's got opportunity to do what he can do.
Anything else?
You mentioned your 5th ACC championship game. You actually tied Florida State now for the most Atlantic Division titles. How special? They were kind of the gold standard in the ACC before you got here and took over. How special to be able to have to beat them in order to win the division and do so?
Well, I mean, we've had some battles. I have a lot of respect for Florida State and Jimbo. I mean, I know they've not had the type of season they want to have, but don't feel sorry for Florida State. They'll be back. Trust me. They'll be right back where they need to be. They had a lot of injuries and some setbacks, but they got an unbelievably talented roster over there. But I'm proud of our guys. Like I said, I think it's the first time in 29 years that you know, or 10 years that we've beaten them 3 times in a row. But it's the what's that? Is that right? But first time in 29 years for us to have a chance to win the ACC 3 times in a row. And Florida State's a big reason why it's been so long. It's hard. It's been really, really hard to win this division. So to do it 3 times in a row and to beat Florida State, there's kind of correlation there. 3 times in a row, it usually goes hand in hand. At least it has been the last 8 years. It's either been us or Florida State. But it's getting tougher and tougher because this league, this division especially, a bunch of really good coaches and really good teams.
Coach, you spoke of how not many people predicted that you guys would, or picked you guys to be this far in the season. How much satisfaction as a competitor do you get from proving people wrong?
You know, I don't really. That's not really what my motivation is. I'm not motivated to go, I want to work hard so I can prove somebody wrong. I just want to be the best I can be, and I want to see our guys reach their potential. But, you know, I think that that's one of the things that makes it fun, you know, when you maybe do something that some people didn't think you could do. But, you know, just especially this team, you know, because there were so many pieces that moved on. And all spring, that's kind of what we talked about was who wasn't here. And a lot of these guys have stepped up. And again, it hasn't been an easy path. I mean, it has not been an easy path. We've played some really good teams, and every game is a season of its own. And, you know, you have a lot of things that can happen in the course of a football game. But to sit here and be 9-1 after the schedule we've played, I'm really proud of our guys. Okay, appreciate it.